So welcome to yet another episode of Because I Belong. It's been quite some time we have been absent, but also for the good of this channel, we're just trying to piece pieces together so that we can give you more exciting content. Today beside me, I have this wonderful, ambitious woman who aspired to be General Secretary of GRASAC, UG, that's University of Ghana. But things didn't go well. I find it interesting to have her share her experiences. Okay, so Margaret, welcome to Because I Belong.
Thank you.
This is a podcast where, regardless of where you come from, I think and I believe you belong somewhere around or in this world. So being it politics, culture, tribe, nation, anywhere you find yourself, you belong. So you have to get the voice to share your experience so that you inspire those who are watching this. First off, I would like to ask you to tell us a little about yourself and where you grew up.
Okay. My name is Margaret Wogba Ami Senope. That's my full name.
Okay.
I grew up in the Volta region.
Where in the Volta region did you grow up?
I grew up in Keta.
Keta.
Yes.
Okay. Margaret, I find it quite fascinating whenever I hear people talk about Eves.
Yeah.
Because I think your culture is beautiful. I've always said to myself that if I should have a child, he has to learn to speak. The tree is constant. He has to learn to speak Ga, Hausa, and then Ewe. Because Ewe, I like the sound of the Ewe language. But why are most Ewes? I see most of you are Catholics. Why? What's the history behind that?
Okay, they believe that Catholics are disciplined. It's true. Catholic schools, they are very disciplined. Their core value is discipline, to instill discipline in the girl child or the boy child. Yeah, so I went to a girls' school during my JHS and SHS. Yes, so that kind of discipline is still in me, and the God-fearing factor, yes, is still inculcated in me, that even when I face situations, I don't run to anyone. I speak to God. Yeah.
She speaks to God. So, Margaret, Evers, generally, they be stereotyped as very juju inclined people.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a relationship with them, they will tell like, yo, this person is like this. They will take you here. They will do you juju. What do you say about all these stereotypes?
I think in every religion we have culture, and always that's their culture. It's not most Ewe that are into traditionalists or into tradition or speaking to the gods or all those things. I'm born in a very strong Christian home. Both my parents are Christians. Yes, so I would say that in every religion or in every tribe they have that tradition. It's just that people see us to be more of that kind of practicing those things, because
Why is that?
because in certain parts of Volta region, specifically Nogokbo, when you go there, you see every household there's a god before you enter the house. Yes, so they think that even when you are passing through some of the towns in the Volta region, you see the gods before you enter the town. Yes, so people think that Ewes are tradition, like they are into juju and all those stuff.
Well, you see, most of the Ewes from the Volta region, or even those who are living in other regions of Ghana, they have tried so hard to make being an Ewe a very nice thing, like something you should be proud of.
Yeah.
And then recently, there's this female singer, they call it Enam. I don't know if you come across it.
Yes, Enam.
To me, the Ewe culture is beautiful.
Yeah.
What Stoneboy and the rest are doing, Ayibe Edem are doing, is beautiful, projecting the culture.
Yeah.
But what do you think about how Enam is carrying herself about making the Ewe culture something you should be proud of? Because, mind you, already there's a stereotype that you like juju,
Yeah.
but then looking at her how she carries herself, she tends to rose her eyes and you see only the white one. Do you think that's the right way to project the other culture, or you think she could do better?
I think she's already doing better by projecting the Ewe culture out there, because in every tribe, or I think we should give people privilege in order to express themselves in the way they want to project their culture. No one talk about homo when they are celebrating it, when they bring all the girls to the streets, spreading their whatever on the streets. No one talk about that. But immediately they mention Ewes, we jump on it that they are Juju people. What Enam is doing, she's just expressing her culture in form of music, in form of words. Ewe culture is not a bad thing.
But I find the expressions very scary.
Yes, it's not a bad thing. It's just that we Ghanaians make it look like it's a kind of, it's a sin. Whilst the other tribe, they do it more than us. They do it more than us.
Not to do the politics of organization. Yeah. Let's move on. So, what part of the Ewe culture are you most proud of?
I'm proud of our Hugbe Chuchu. Yes, that's our festival. Yeah. Yes,
why is that?
Where we remember our forefathers, how they danced to Noche, how the king transferred us from Noche to Keta and all those things, how the white people came to trade with us. Yes, so yes.
That I'm actually fascinated by that history. When your ancestor had to walk backwards.
Backwards, yes.
It's a very smart move. So you told me that you are pursuing your postgraduate studies in what?
In MPhil marketing.
Marketing. Why? What inspired you to pursue your postgraduate studies?
Actually, in growing up, my parents, like I said, my parents are business men and women. Yes, so we help our mom sell. Like we have some small provision shop at home where everybody, when you come back from school, you have to participate in helping customers and all that. So that's where my passion began from. Yes, so I started selling, not today. Yes, so when my parents are not around, we take over and sell. Yes, so that's when I started developing the passion for marketing.
You know the practicalities of marketing. I just came to learn the theories to make it solid.
Yes,
that's interesting. So what has the postgraduate studies taught you aside the academics?
Okay, I'll say that postgraduate have really exposed me to so many things. Like I said, I was coming from girls' school, both JHS and SHS, so. Coming to University of Ghana again was a turning point for me. Coming to University of Ghana was the first time I'm mingling with guys, like boys. Yes. So undergrad, when I came undergrad, it was a bit difficult for me, but I coped from time to time.
Do you think it's the best?
Yes, it's the best. It's the best. It was the best experience because I've been looking forward to experience that all my life. Yeah.
No, I mean, do you think a child being exposed to his or her gender predominantly from growing up to around his or her adolescence is the best as the child is transitioning into the world? Do you think the single-sex boarding school for children is the best?
Oh yes, the single-sex boarding school is the best. In terms of not, people will say that they are preventing the girl child from getting pregnant and all that, for engaging in so many immoralities. But I think from my parents' perspective, they were training us in a form of, they were giving us that kind of discipline. The girl child discipline, they were instilling that in me.
I will contest that any day because we're talking about immorality now. You know what's happening the singles, the boys and girls, like you know what's happening.
Oh yes.
It doesn't need to be told. But so you're talking about fornication and then
but those things are lower. in the Catholic girls' school than in the public girls' school, because Catholics, they believe in the word of God, practicing the Catholic doctrines, praying. Because every section in our day, we go for rosary, we pray, go for dining, then you come and pray together before you go to bed. Like, it's a routine.
Sorry,
Do you get it?
let me
Yeah.
tell you what I know. You see, when the missionaries came to Ghana,
Yeah.
when they came to Africa,
Yeah.
per se, 9 months after the first group of missionaries came to Africa, we started having mixed breeds. We started
Okay.
having half caste children within our midst. They will carry all our fathers away during the slave trade. You go to a community, and then the man you find over there is about, let's say, 11, 12-year-old boy. But then there are children over there who are mixed breeds, so who was giving birth with our mothers during that time. Talking about like
That was
morality
the
and
time
all
of
this.
slave trade.
Well,
That was the time of slave trade, but those things are no more now.
tell me this. Your postgraduate education, has it changed your worldview? Has it altered how you see the world? Looking at the experiences you have gained within the academic community, has it changed how you perceive or you see the world?
Yeah, it have really changed the way I think, the way I even judge people,
Okay.
the way I see things. Yes, because like I told you that I took part in the election, and it have built my public speaking. I'm not someone that speak a lot, but during that time I was able to face number of students that is more than what I've been seeing daily. And I saw different kind of people, how they think, how they um, just judge you by your appearance and all that. Yes, so
Were you ever judged by your culture?
yes,
21st century.
yes, I was judged. Some people were like, I'm an Eric, so they'll not vote for me.
Wait. Positive judgment, or you were judged wrongly?
Yeah,
Because
I was judged wrongly because they said in my picture projection, I wasn't smiling. Yes, they said Mimuna Minim. I don't know how they said it in Chi. They say I frown. I wasn't smiling, but I don't smile like how they expect me to smile. I just smile. It's my understand. Yeah, they said that's what some people say, that I'm looking disrespectful.
from the picture,
Yes, from
people
the
are
big,
judging from the
big
picture.
yes. They were like, I'm disrespectful. I'm all over myself, like
From just looking at the picture.
just looking at the picture. And all those things,
Wow.
it's part of life, and it have really
Wow.
helped me to not really focus on what people say. Yes.
All right, let me ask you
Yes.
this. So, do you think universities in Ghana,
Yeah.
generally, not University of Ghana, universities in Ghana, do you think they prepare students for leadership?
No, I don't think they prepare students for leadership, because when I made the intention of contesting for the graduate leadership, I got close to a few current leadership at that moment, but there was nothing like, oh, let me mentor you, let me train you. There was nothing like that.
So it was all by yourself.
It was all by myself. So, but I still speak to the current president and some few others about my intention before I took on the race.
Okay.
Yes, so I think there's nothing like, oh, when you enter into the graduate school and you made your intention to contest for the student election, there's nothing like, okay, fill a form, let's get you a mentor, or let's get you into our leadership position, serve in this office, do this. There's nothing like that.
So basically, there are no structures. There's no system.
There's no system. There's no structure for student leadership.
But what motivated you to enter this enterprise to seek for an election into an office?
I have a lot of ideas that I want to build with people, okay, to develop the graduate school. Do you get it? I didn't want to do it alone. I was doing it with a team. Leadership is by a team, so I was doing it with. I saw some gaps in our leadership.
Tell us one.
One is the structure.
Okay.
There's no structure, there's no system for the upcoming ones who are interested into policies, or who have the desire to enter into policies, or even someone don't have the desire, but we just a mentor or speaking to someone about it can develop that desire to enter into it. Yes. So there was no system like that. And
Ghanaians, and African politics in general, we are magicians.
Oh, yes.
We just want things to happen out of the blue. No proper intentionality. Just someone should just rise up and become the Kwame Nkrumah or the Julius Nyerere fighter, which is not possible.
Yeah.
From the student politics that you got into, what lessons do you think you have learned out of it?
I've learned that I shouldn't focus on what people say about me, and everybody's judgment about me is not what God is saying about me. Do you get it? And I've learned not to take things personal. Yes. And I also learned to even accept people as how they are. Yes.
Tell me the challenges you faced. Was it you mentioned that culturally you faced some challenges.
Yeah.
Did you face some challenges because you were female as well?
I won't say much about that, because in every leadership the female is seen as a weaker vessel, or she's judged more than the male. They'll judge you by maybe your relationship with people, or maybe you spoke to a guy wrongly and the guy is not happy with that.
Tell me more about the relationship with people, the judgments about relationship with people.
I'm a very free type person. I relate with people very well, but I have my limits, I have my boundaries. Maybe I may step on a stone, like I may step on somebody too, and the person will be like, I disrespected him, whilst it was not a disrespect. It's because we build a friendship up to a certain level, and I think that, okay, talking to you in this way is okay, but yeah, the person think like, no, you don't have to talk to me like that. Yes, those kind of things. So one of the challenges that I face is I went to Atomic Campus. Yes, and one day I came back very tired. It was around 11:20 thereabouts. Very late. I came to the bath, showered, and I went to my room. And the next day, I realized that my laptop, my HP, new laptop, is touch, got stolen. And my phone too was gone.
Yeah, I had something like that.
Yes. So my phone and laptop got stolen the same day. It was the toughest moment of my life, because then I was the course rep for my class, and I had to go for lectures that day. I don't know how I'll update my professor that, okay, the class is on session, or my classmate, nothing. But I didn't give up. I didn't give up. People were like, oh, your phone and your laptop is missing. Why won't you stop the race? I was like, no, I didn't give up. I continue. And
did you encounter any sexism within your political journey? Like people being sexist towards you?
Yeah, one guy was like, if I don't come and he see my nakedness, he will not vote for me. And later on, I approached me and told him that, oh, what he said, I didn't like it. Or then he was like, it's just a joke. And I was like, no, what you said is not a joke. What? If I was standing with someone and you say that, the person will think that you are serious. So yes, people said that to me. But later on, he came to apologize that this, what he said, he didn't say it well. And I told him that no, he's supposed not to say it to me in the first place.
Why? Well, people are different,
So
It's crazy. So, what leadership qualities do you think is missing among student politicians?
I think the system is already corrupt because before a candidate will come on board, there are key stakeholders that you have to see before you
What?
contest.
No, 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 no. You didn't say that.
Oh, I said that. Before you contest, there are key stakeholders you have to see before you contest.
Stakeholders in who? Trying to
The
do what?
past lead-
Gatekeepers.
Yes, the
Gatekeepers.
past, yes. Gatekeepers you have to see before you contest a position. You just don't stand up. Because during my contest, they said, who did I go to speak to before contesting? So it's not
No,
a
wait,
privilege for any student to just stand up.
I want to understand that whom did you speak to was coming from a place of maybe who mentored you, but not like
No, not from, or it was not coming from who mentored me. It was coming from you have to see someone before you contest, or you have to speak with someone before you contest. And I didn't just stand up. I spoke to the current president by then, and a few of my executives in my hall. Do you get it? Yes, and my colleagues, my family, yes, and my friends. Yeah, my close friends. Those are
is
the
it
people.
isn't that like consultation? Like, bro, I want to go on this journey. What do you think? Rather than I have to speak to Margaret for Margaret to give me the go ahead before.
Yes.
Well, is student politics expensive?
Yes, it depends on how you want to project yourself to the students. Actually, I took the student politics in my journey like a World Cup. Yes, because I'm a marketing student, I put in branding, I put in um, teamwork, I put in shadows and all those stuff. Yes, I really branded myself. You saw my t-shirts, flyers, and all that. It's expensive. Yes, I won't say that it's not expensive.
Sorry, you didn't win. But then I don't think anybody mocked you after you lost the elections, because to me, what I feel is once I've been able to take a bold step at achieving something, even if I feel I'm better than you, the person who didn't try at all.
Oh yes, I actually in life you don't have to take advice from somebody who have not failed before. Yes, because you have been into some kind of situation, you know how to give grace to someone that is passing through something.
Which one ever food do you think everyone should try?
Is akple e fetiridechi.
Fetiri what?
Fetiridechi.
What's that?
Okra soup.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, akple e fetiridechi.
Yeah, I've heard quite stories about plain and pepper, even pepper.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried it before. I think
yeah.
I should go out there and then try. Which one Ghanaian politician do you admire so much?
One Ghanaian politician I admire so much is Sam George.
Sam George, why?
Yeah, because he speaks on issue that scares everyone, and it's bold. He's a person that stands on his word, even if everything is falling apart. You say that yes, this is what I said, and I said it, and I did it this proudly.
Okay.
You remember the recent time that they were pulling him here and there about the position that he occupied. He said he worked for that position. He deserved it. He worked for it. So he's someone that I admire a lot. He inspired me. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you would say Zanet or
no.
But for Jata.
Yeah, Jata. I like
Jata. I don't understand your language, but what's the one favorite ever proverb?
One favorite proverb I know is one favorite proverb. Oh, they said what Enike Amechichi Akpona le nka atoji devima okponi ho. What an elderly person can see. A child cannot. Yes.
If
Child
an
cannot
elderly person is seated, what he can
see, yeah.
A child standing in the story building
Cannot see,
And you say
yeah.
what? You know what?
Inke, I'm a chichi. Pokpog, nonyi pokpoga, devi mo wananka, devi mo pony, like, devi mo tonare, before homework pony or say something, yeah.
That's fine. That's interesting. That's interesting.
And I also want to add something that happened after the election. One day I was in my room and one of my friends came to me and he was like, "Oh, so after the election, what are they giving me any position and all that?" And I told him that no, I'm not ready for any position at that moment because I was going through a lot. And he called someone and the person was like, "Did he sleep with me? That's why he's asking him to give me a position." I felt so bad.
Wait, let me understand this.
The person was like,
So
"Did he sleep with me?"
I am asking you that.
Oh,
Margaret, did you gain a position even though you lost the general elections?
yes.
And then the third person is asking me if I slept with you.
Yeah.
What's the correlation?
I don't know. And I was like, I'm very disappointed. I called him and I told him that I'm very disappointed. So did he think that every female who a male call to, okay, you are my friend right now, you want me to take a position, that means you have something to do with me. That's why you are recommending me to an authority. That's the perspective of some, like some graduate leaders in our school. It's very bad. You get it. I was so pained with that. I still have that. Like, people think that a female wants a position because someone have slept with her, or someone in leadership have slept with her, or it's so bad. You know,
It's terrible.
it's terrible.
It's terrible.
So I went through so many things that it's sometimes when I think about it, I feel so bad. But I thank God I went through that.
Yeah. Experience.
The experience, yeah.
Experience. Ultimate experience.
If someone else is going through that, I will have something to say to encourage the person that okay.
So there might be so many up and coming female students who might be aspiring to take up leadership positions in universities. Per the little we have gathered on the ground, what advice are you giving to them?
I'll tell them to go for it. Go for it and with all their cheerful chest. Yes, because if you don't win, if you don't lose, which story are you going to say? Like, if I don't partake in it, what am I coming to tell you here?
If you don't win, if you don't lose, what story are you going to say?
Yeah. So you have to either win or lose.
Yeah,
to
so
say
that you can get a story to say.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. What is that one cultural belief that you held on to so much?
It's discipline and modesty. When I was in the girls' school, we dressed in a very modest form. It's hard for me to dress indecently and go out. Yes. Because I feel like the boy child also need to be protected, not just me. People will be like, how did you dress before he approached you? The way you dress, that's why the way you be addressed or something like that they have been saying. I think it's really a true statement because how you dress, that's how I'm going to address you. Yes. So in our culture, we dress modestly. You know that in our tradition, sometimes you see most areas dressing kaba and sleeve. This way it's so nice, decent. Yes, that's our tradition. We cover up our body to protect, not to protect ourselves, but to protect others also. And discipline. Discipline, no matter what you are going through, God first. Just speak to God. when all those things were going, like I was going through all those things, I called my parents. I told them. They just said I should speak to God. I should talk to God. They keep encouraging me to speak to God because God is seeing all what I'm going through. Them, they are not on campus with me, so I should just speak to God. I shouldn't give up because at the point I just want to leave school. I don't want to do it again. Yes, it's you just don't want to do it again. You just want to maybe just leave,
Go do something else.
go do something else because the comments that were coming, people that I've not seen before, how they were judging me, how people were thinking about me, that I'm kind of like, I don't know. People have so many bad mentality about you that if you give them opportunity, they'll destroy you. Yeah. So you just have to not focus on what people think about you and move on with your life.
But one thing I'm taking away from this conversation is, if you don't win or you don't lose, what story are you going to tell?
Yes.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
So it's been an interesting conversation so far. Thank you for
Thank
appearing
you too.
on my
Thank you. I
show.
really enjoyed this
It's
with you.
It's been nice. I
Same
hope
here.
maybe one day we can do
Oh,
it.
we will do it often.
It's-
We will do it often.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you so
viewers,
much.
that's where we come to the end of our interview with Margaret Wogbe.
Yeah, welcome back.
Okay, sorry, Margaret Wogba.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying with us. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
Share.
See you the next time.